Believe it or not, there used to be a time where you could just pop down to the cinema and see a good old-fashioned action movie.
Let's have a good flight.
A well-made, exciting thrill ride that, unlike most of today's flicks, didn't require you to read a comic book series or watch a 6-part prequel TV show just to have a clue about what was going on. Well, forget extended universes and forget even leaving your house, because Gerard Butler's Plane is set to soar onto Prime Video on May 19th, and it's bringing a no-nonsense, blood-pumping action blockbuster experience that's on a collision course with your lounge room. Here's why Plane is a must-watch for action junkies. Plane's story is so simple and elegant you could fit it on the back of a McDonald's napkin. It's a classic high-stakes, that's good, that's bad dilemma yarn about a father trying to reach his daughter in time for New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. One delay.
Hey, won't be any delays.
Mild-mannered Scottish pilot Brodie Torrance is manning Trailblazer Airlines Flight 119 from Singapore to Honolulu.
That's good.
Unfortunately, the plane is hit by lightning which shorts out the power, leaving it running on batteries.
That's bad.
However, Brodie is able to set the plane down somewhere in Indonesia.
That's good.
Sadly, the specific island he lands on is brimming with murderous rebels.
That's bad.
Can I go now?
Brodie has a hefty task ahead of him, and such a role needs to be played by a capable actor. Which brings us to... who better than Gerard flippin' Butler to fly this bird to destination Kicky Punch? You loved him as King Leonidas in 300.
This is Sparta!
You enjoyed his voice work in How to Train Your Dragon.
It only gets better!
You guiltily cackled at his badass turn in Olympus Has Fallen, Angel Has Fallen, and London Has Fallen. And you probably didn't see him in Gods of Egypt, but you should, because that flick is deeply underappreciated.
King of all Egypt!
Joining old mate is Mike Colter, none other than Luke Cage himself. Colter plays mysterious fugitive Louis Gaspar, who is being extradited to Canada on a homicide charge. But when everything goes tits up, Louis becomes an unexpected and badass ally.
Looks like we got ourselves in a bit of a mess here.
These two tough dudes continue the tradition of quality aeronautical action. Speaking of which... action movies and planes go together like beer and pizza. Many of the genre's classics have been set on or near planes. You've got Die Hard 2, Executive Decision, Con Air, Air Force One,
Get off my plane.
and Passenger 57 with one of the cheesiest one-liners of all time.
Always bet on black.
Damn, that's cheesy. And you can add Plane to that esteemed list of action classics. Speaking of action, it's probably the main reason you wanted to board this plane in the first place. Plane actually takes its time getting to the action, letting it simmer below the surface in a few very effective sequences until it really achieves liftoff in the final third. There's even one scene where Brodie gives this bloke a warm, inviting hug. Crikey, so much love. Oh, anyway, believe us when we tell you, when the action does arrive, it's well worth the wait. Shot by director Jean-Francois Richet with a lot of gritty restraint, the action is taut, tense, and very effective. Grounded and shockingly violent, it really hammers home a sense of immediate danger. And there's one bit near the end that's... look, we don't want to spoil it, but let's just say it's really, really good. So if you're looking for something simple but memorable, featuring a couple of great stars, in a location that's primed for mayhem with some awesome, straightforward action fun, then Plane is your perfect destination. Just make sure to fasten your seatbelts, return your tray table to the upright position, and have a nice day. For more Plane, check out the official trailer and our full review. And as always, thank you for choosing to fly with IGN.